is how did you enjoy your experience in the program? Where were you before you found us? What were you looking for? What did you find when you got here? What kind of results did you get?
Okay. I started off basically 3 years prior to finding you. I was diagnosed with celiac. So I saw over the course of the 3 years a lovely increase in my weight, and I was getting really discouraged. And I think by September of 2017, I wasn't very happy with what I saw and who I was and where I was going. So a friend of mine who had been cyber stalking you had said, why don't we do this? Why don't we give it a try? So I met with Eloise, and that was it. I was hooked. And I remember my first class thinking, what have I signed myself up for? Oh my God, I'm going to die. And then 2 days later, I was back in studio on a Saturday, and actually I felt great. It was easy. Well, not easy. It was better. And very quickly realized that it was something that I could easily integrate into my lifestyle. I have a very busy schedule, as many people do. But my biggest thing is I have anywhere between a 45 to an hour and 15-minute commute each way every day to work. So I always use that as my excuse of I can't go to a gym. I don't have time. I need to get home. I need to be with my kids. I need to be with family, whatever. Your virtual options solve that for me. As I went along, I remember my first post, I just tightened up my belt 1 notch. I went, oh my God, it's working. For the first time ever, something was working. By the end of the first 6 weeks, I had lost 20 inches. And 19 and a half pounds, but 20 inches overall. And I could see it. My arms were slimmer. My neck was slimmer. I had lost my second chin. It was incredible. And I think there were 2 things that kept me going and staying on. One, the amazing group of women in the community. That is spectacular because they're all like-minded. We're all going through the same thing. We're all in very similar places. And the second thing was just the one-on-one that you offer everybody. I mean, and you're growing and you're growing and you're growing, but you still always have a moment for everybody to talk to us and encourage us and pick us up on the bad days and kick us to keep going. And that in and of itself is priceless. You don't get that anywhere else. You really don't get that catered to service anywhere else. So I think that you offer no excuses in the sense that there's nothing anybody can say that I can't do this. You can do this. It's, do you want to do it? And you have to want to do it. You have to want the change. And, it's a day to day, no matter who you are. I mean, even I'll be honest, right now, I'm in a bit of a funk and I'm a little discouraged, but I know that keep going and it'll come, and you'll get over that plateau and you'll get to where
and let me tell you, Erin, we haven't had sun in days, right? Like,
no.
This is the longest winter ever. And spring will just not come because your body is transforming. Like I just told you last week, the cut in your arms, your legs are just absolutely sick. I wish I had your legs. They're amazing. Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight, Erin.
You're welcome.